Hi, I want to welcome you to Power Prophet. I live in a city, forgive the noises from the outside. Again, that's the life flow and energy of living, and it's all part of everything. From my perspective, everything is connected. Whether you adamantly say no or not. I could get into the physics of it, but this is not the time and the place. You know, I'm excited to be back. This is my third reading. And I want to let you know that I don't do interpretations from books. I don't read the interpretations. I haven't memorized them. I just do life flow energy readings. I go with the flow in the moment. Whatever the cards are telling me is what I read. I don't believe in reading or memorizing or understanding the literal meaning behind the tarot cards, because I don't know where those meanings came from. However, I do know where my meanings come from. Mother Mayat, Mother Gaia, my energy fairies, and my ancestors. I like cards with artistry. And not people per se, although they're in there sometimes. A lot of times. But the art helps facilitate the dissemination of messages. And that's why I use Manzel's Tarot 2. And I love the Shaman Oracle. Now, I've watched enough videos to know that there are people stocking up on tons of different tarot cards to give multi-layered type of readings, clarifying with this and that card. And while that is all fine and good, that's not how I operate. Those who come to this channel, my tribe, our tribe, celebrates authenticity in the moment. Whatever's occurring in that moment is real. Whatever that reading is in that moment is real. And we don't need to break the seal by having some other type of interpretation come in to either support us or to confuse the reading even more. So I don't use a lot of decks of tarot cards. I just need you to subscribe and like. I don't need your donations. I just need you to hit subscribe and like. And I do need you, because I'm here for you. And one of my favorite tarot astrologists, just all around phenomenal reader, Nick Ashbaugh, I think. He does these pre-readings and he writes these cards out. Of course, his are a little more organized on index cards. But I like his style of meditating over things and mulling and reaching and seeking and lying and waiting and feeling. Preliminary messages that may highlight the reading. I found that it has been helpful. My trial reading, which I did, this connected with, it wasn't taped, but it connected with the reading. The reading that's online right now connected with the overall thing. But then again, I cannot make any, I don't know. And that's the beauty of life flow. You don't know. You just go with it. And if it connects, it connects. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But in the preliminary reading, in a preliminary meditation, listen, I got some weird imagery going on here. I got a piece of aluminum reflecting light. Square. Piece of aluminum reflecting light, square. We don't know how thick or thin this aluminum is. We just know that it's a piece of aluminum. Now, there are various types of alumini. I don't know how to say that. I'm not sure. But there's a piece of aluminum, a piece reflecting light. So the whole area is not reflecting light. There's a section of this square or this boundary, a piece of it reflecting light. And the rest of the message says someone is thinking about doing, but no motivation. Deep. So listen, that piece of light reflecting on that square is contemplating. Now, if this is light, the rest of that aluminum must be dark. Clearly. Because light is only found in the darkness. Thank you. Amen. Amen. That's how light shines through the darkness. So someone is thinking, but not motivated. Are you surrounded by negativity? Are you surrounded by energies that seemingly suck your ability to combat, to confront, to deal with? You're thinking about doing, and that doing might be confronting the darkness, perhaps. Whatever that is. And when I say darkness, darkness has many connotations. And connotations are interpretive ways of seeing things. A denotative meaning would be the real meaning. What's the real meaning of darkness? But I'm going to give you the connotative reason, or the way I see darkness. Darkness can be disturbing, soothing, escapist or facilitating escapism. The darkness of the womb is a space of growth. So darkness is a place of renewal. So darkness doesn't necessarily have to be negative, as I sort of alluded to earlier. So someone is thinking about doing but doesn't have the motivation to move. And the rest of the message is life is what you make it. No matter what you think. I don't know what's going on with that light. Yo, man, I just had this whole turnaround of this message. So the light is the destination. The darkness is the thinking and the no motivation. And the message to you today is life is what you make it. No matter what you might think. You can't get to the light without having the will. What does it say? And then there's some sneakers and something, socks and stuff thrown on the ground. As if whomever I'm giving, as if you're having a tantrum right now about the fact that, you know, first of all, you can't believe you were caught in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So I think there's a little bit of attitude here about you hearing this message and actually knowing what it is you need to do. And you can't move out of the comfort of diminutive light or darkness. Without having somewhere to go. So there is a place for you. That light is saying, come here. So I don't exactly know. Look, I don't know what this is. This is about people, places, things. Only you know what this is about. You're settling in the comfort of what you know, your comfort zone. When there's obviously something glittering in the distance. And there's actually thought about moving toward that light. But no motivation. I mean, isn't that really the reality of a lot of our lives? I mean, come on now. Look, I need to lose some weight. I'm in the darkness looking at a size, whatever I want to get to. And someone is thinking, yeah, I'm thinking about doing it, but no freaking motivation, right? Life is what you make it, no matter what you think, damn it. No one's going to make life for you. No one's going to do anything for you. You know who I'm talking to. Yeah, I can relate to this, and probably every freaking body who's going to listen to this understands this on some level. But you know who I am talking to, and only you know that this message is relevant for you. Someone is thinking, no matter what you think. It's just like, you're not on the right road, buddy. You're not on the right road. Someone is thinking, life is what you make it no matter what you think. You could think all day and night. Life is going to occur. Life flow and energy readings. No matter what, the flow of existence in life and the dynamic of that is continuous and everous, which is not a word, but since I have a PhD, I can make up a word, right? I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. But whoever I'm talking to right now really is having a hissy fit. Just about the whole message. And then on the bottom it says quagmire, traffic, and something else. So look, the bottom line is that what's happening with that piece of aluminum? You can't stick it in a microwave. It's going to blow it up. So you're going to look to that light. Start thinking about what you could do with this piece of aluminum. Whatever that may be. Because the bottom line is what's going to be, will be. I don't care how abstract, unenthusiastic that may sound, or how old schoolish that may sound. But that is the reality of life flow and energy. What will be, will be. No matter what you think, contrive, devise, come up with. You better not have that ego wrapped up into it. Because what's going to happen is going to happen. And it may not always be something that you want to have happen. Right? So, on the for real, I'm just saying. Oh my God! Yes, 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 yes. Do I have to say my readings are for everybody? My readings are for every single last individual on the face of this whole fucking earth. And that's for real. No, that's 100. I know I said that really corny. Thank you. Anyway, shuffle these cards a little bit. All right. Woo! It's a good day. It's a good day when I get to do this. Because it's so natural, so right, so real, so touched, so blessed. so powerful, so inspiring, so guiding. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yes. 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 Thank you. 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 Yes. 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 Thank you. So, I do shuffle the cards and do my thing over them before I even set up. But that was that moment. And this is a new moment in time, right? I know you're feeling me. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to go with what is supposed to happen. Usually I do my oracle first, but I picked up the Manzels, so I'm going to go. I'm going to go with the Manzels, and we'll do the oracle after that. Yeah? Sound like a plan? All right. Yeah, Mother Gaia, Mother Mind, my energy fairies, my ancestors, my mother in particular, my ancestors, as deep as that may go, history of the world, depth of the earth. I just ask for your guidance and the frequency on which to ride, to give a message that is necessary and needed at this time. And I thank you in advance for giving it to me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody's not taking care of their mama. Somebody's mooching off of mama. And that's even before I get to the cards. Somebody is mooching off mama. I don't know if they realize it or not, or if they even care. But the bottom line is, if it's the mama, then mama's health and well-being comes first. And if the mooch is causing stress to the mama on some level, then that is interfering with her health and well-being. Which means it could cause a host of things, like death. So you know who I'm talking to right now. I have no idea what the situation is, but the time has come to step up and step out. Because you know you're not putting your best foot forward in that situation. And it could be a drain on the life force of your mother. Now the question you got to ask yourself is, do you care if she lives or dies? That's black and white. Clear reality. And that answer will provide you with what you need to do next. Do you understand me? This is simple. But sometimes it's hard when you can't see the forest for the trees. But if there's one thing about that Bible that I don't believe in any way, shape, form, or fashion, that has made an indelible mark on me, is the respect I need to give to my parents and my elders. And I'm asking myself, why am I saying that? Because I think the book says that if you don't, bad things will happen to you. Now, I don't believe in God, big G God. So I don't know about the little G God in the Bible. But karma, things like that. What goes around comes around. So there's a lot of things you need to think about in this situation that you're situated in right now. Okay? I don't have time to talk about it. Yeah, I understand. I don't have time to talk about it right now in depth, but I just wanted to touch upon it because the message was coming through and it was for you and I had to get it out. Okay? So take it, think about it, and decide upon what it is that you need to do to fix the situation. All right? Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is a divinity number. So I put out 7 cards. I used to put out 4. But you know what? I used to do a lot of things when I started reading or started trying to do this. Because I was trying to mimic the people that I saw. And I decided, after watching my girl, and I forget her name, I need to put it on my thing, that I'm just going to do me. I'm going to do me. Okay, yes, I will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just going to do me. And I guess that is what eventually happens over time, right? You decide. Thank you, 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 the energy is flowing off these cards. On one level is one of conflict. And on another level is one of productivity. That's the overall. I see precision in this. Precision. I see decisions in this. I sense a preponderance of the evidence. Don't ask me why I was supposed to say that, but it actually came out of my mouth. That came out of my mouth. I said the preponderance of the evidence. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. With a star. It's upside down. Swords have power, precision. They're akin to aluminum or aluminum-esque or steel. Somebody needs to make a decision. You need to make a decision. You need to make a decision. This is a decision card. This card is about making a decision. Period. Getting to the heart of the matter. These disembodied hands may be two different people, or they could be the same person. It could be a collaborative endeavor, or it could be a solo venture. So, because I was so drawn to this is important. A decision needs to be made. And look at this. Oops, sorry, I just messed all these cards up. And look at this, the Two of Swords. We had the Two of Cups. Cups hold things. You can fill them with things. They're circular. Like the star. Like the star from the first card could just fit neatly right in there. But there is such a lack of understanding regarding the decision the lack of understanding regarding the decision, I think, is egregious. And I think it's highly problematic for you, your boss, your job, whatever, whoever, whatever, however you want to apply this life flow and energy reading. There's a decision to be made. It needs to be precise. And there is a complete lack of understanding. And that's why when I saw this card, the Six of Swords, the words came to me, a preponderance of the evidence. You're going to have to do some research, or somebody, some way, shape, form, fashion, somebody's got to do some research on something about this decision to be made, for which there is such a lack of understanding. It is just overwhelming when there are resources around you to help you or the situation. Forget it. I'm just going to say you because I'm talking to you. There's so many resources around you to help you get through this. And to help you complete a preponderance of the evidence. To look at different ways of perceiving the decision. Now, I have no idea what the decision is. Only you know that. You know that. But you're going to have to do some research. And you're going to have to ask for support. This is the moon. And you need to meditate and pray over your decision. I don't know if you're religious or not, because you don't have to be religious to pray. Or meditate, however you want to characterize time with you, alone with you, and no one else, and nothing else. So I had to take a moment. Sorry about that. I am back. This is like part 2 of your reading. So we talked about the idea that you needed to have, you're in the process of making a decision. It needs to be precise. It needs to be real. And you need to be strong in making it. But then we come across the understanding that you just don't have any knowledge on which to base this decision at all. And so, like I said, the preponderance of the evidence, for some reason when I see this, it's like her hands on top of her head. She's like, what? A preponderance of the evidence, which is behind her, that you need to turn around to see, right? And you need to inquire, because here we have the moon, as I was showing before I had to step away, which suggests that you need some help. Or maybe some children are involved. In this decision. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know. You know. I don't know. Because it could mean that. These two right here are pointing up at the red moon, which is usually signals a witch's moon called a blood moon, when all kind of spiritual things happen. And it's funny because the bottom of your deck, the bottom card of the deck of Manzel's Tarot 2 is a 3 of Wands. And, you know, I always, whenever I hear the word wands, I think of Harry Potter, which is kind of wackadoo. No, yeah, it is. I don't want to offend anybody, but in Trump's world, we just speak our mind, right? So be kind to me in the comments. I don't know if I've activated them or not. Subscribe and like, subscribe and like, subscribe and like. And the moon just falls right under this wand. And there's 3 of them in here. And 2 are seeming to watch guard. Wow, look at this connectivity here. Look at this connectivity. Look, can you see that? Can you see that? Look at that connectivity. You've got the star. You've got the decisions on either side. This time it's brute force, it's thinking. This time there's some spiritual guidance and some help. Oh my gosh, that is just two. And it's 2, 3. And whatever this is, the decision, it's 3, 3, 3, 3. These threes are significant. These threes are significant. I just gotta put them, I'm sorry, I gotta put them together right in the middle. Because it is, and yeah. Yeah. Thank you. 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 Can you see this? Thank you. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. 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 Whatever preponderance of the evidence thank you. Preponderance of the evidence. Preponderance of the evidence. Preponderance of the evidence. Thank you. Preponderance of the evidence. Preponderance of the evidence. So, you got the 3 of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Moon. I put over here the Six of Swords, preponderance of the evidence. I put over here the Fool. Next to the Fool is an upside down Five of Pentacles. Next to the preponderance of the evidence is the Justice card upside down. First of all, let me just be straight with you. Whatever this decision is, the outcome may be twisted no matter what. You need to be prepared for that. Because justice is skewed, period. Seems to be coming upside down in every reading. And that's the reality of the life we're living. Justice is skewed. You got to keep your eyes open. You got to be aware. And even with the preponderance of the evidence, you could still look like a fool. And everything could fall apart. That's three again. That's three. 1, 2, 3. 3 again. 3 again. 3 again. 3 again. I'm looking back at my notes. I know you're like, why is she quiet for so long? You know, I don't have an issue with silence. People trip out over silence. I'm just trying to give you the best flow of energy I can. And I'm just trying to commune with my team, my spiritual team, regarding what is this three dumb escape that is emerging in your cards. What does that mean? Is somebody 3 months pregnant? In 3 days, do you have something that's going on that's a really big deal? For the past 3 days, have you been struggling with something deep? I sense the struggle is deep. Because the Fool card, it's right side up, so I guess that's the good side, right? You want it to be not upside down, I think. Anyway, I'm being facetious. Excuse me. And you got full circle on the bottom. Fools pretend. Fools are laughed at. Fools have low self-esteem. The past 3 days have been hell for you. The preponderance of the evidence is the past 3 days have been hell for you. That's the preponderance of the evidence. And what is it going to take for you to lose every single last thing that you have? You're already losing your mind. This is why justice is skewed. It's upside down. Because you are not thinking correctly. Preponderance can also mean pondering. Pondering, ruminating, thinking far too long. Indecisiveness. Make a decision. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know why you're getting this message. And you understand that you are on the brink. But let me tell you something, honey. Or honeys. Female, male, transgender, LGBTQ, AI plus. Let me tell you something. The ebb and flow in life. Change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. Nothing on this earth stays the same. That's one thing you can count on, and it's not negative, it's not positive, it just is. It just is. It just is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm just going back to the notes I wrote earlier. And I just wanted to put those cards up because they were just so strikingly intense. Someone is thinking about doing, but no motivation. The cards were all about making the doggone decision. Life is what you make it. It's not in your head. The decision has to be outed. It has to occur. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And those sneaker socks, quagmire, traffic, all that stuff. is just make the decision, make the decision, make the decision, make the doggone decision. Get into the light. Mystical Shaman Oracle. Amen. Thank you. 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 Ha! Lightning. The Rainmaker. Completion. Bam! Lightning strikes. You're dead, you're alive. But one thing you know, you got a hell of a shock. There's no way around making this decision. You will have to make the decision. And even the Rainmaker has the 3 motif. Yeah, you sweating this one out. But you know, lightning can fry. It's dangerous. But it's beautiful. And to be awakened through decision making, through actually making a decision, is a beautiful phenomena that just makes you feel great. And the Rainmaker, the decision is going to give you life. It's going to feed you in so many ways. It's going to make you feel like you have a sense of completion. I don't know what this decision is. Or what it is, the preponderance of the evidence. I don't know why I keep loving to say that right now. That's the terminology for this particular session. Last time it was mindful, be full, fill your mind. You have to make the decision, and I have to tell you why. Because there are other people that are involved. You're not just the only one who's involved. You have got to make the decision because other people are involved. And you're not considering the relationships and the modeling behavior that is important to the situation, whatever this decision is. You're not considering that, but you need to wake up, bam, and smell the fried fish. Because you have all, whatever it is to make this decision, whatever the decision is, on whatever side, you're not going to be missing out. I mean, I don't. You seem to have ample resource, enough. Maybe not ample, sufficient. So no matter where it breaks, it's not going to break you financially. It's going to hurt your ego. Because there's something about that 3 that's tight. Tighten it. Rigid. That wants to just languish and stay. No movement. And that's been no movement over a long period of time based on the cards. Right? Someone is thinking, and they've been thinking for a long freaking time. But the thing about it is, once you make this decision, whatever it is, whatever you just not doing, it's actually going to make you feel really, 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 really good. But you can't see that right now because you've been sitting on this decision for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 something? 5 years? Multiples of 5? It's been a while. Only you know really how long. I'm just guessing based on the way the cards stacked up in that little tower of 3s. All stacked up on each other. But whatever that decision is, it's meant to bring good to you. And you need to see that. You need to see that you can make a decision. You get the evidence. You gather information. You look at it to help you make a decision. If you need to talk to people, you talk to people. But it's a decision-making time. You've been sitting around too long. It's time to make the decision. Other people are involved. I don't know if they're being hurt by the time they're taking to make the decision or what. I don't know, but there are other people involved. So you need to collecting information to figure out how you're going to proceed. All right? And that's just how I'm going to leave it. You know, sometimes everybody wants to be all, woo, life is good. Yeah, everything's going to be great. Yes, things are good. And I'm happy. But I ain't that happy. And I'm not going to pretend I'm not excited over the fact that this decision is going to bring you a sense of completion. That's just the facts, Jack. Yeah, 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 yeah. Power Prophet in his house. Here. Let's see what was on the bottom. Oh, the rainbow. We had this yesterday. The rainbow. Yes, the rainbow. You better get determined, buddy. That's non-gendered. You better get determined and get to stepping and stop behaving like you could just take all the time in the world to make decisions that impact people around you. Around you. On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. On that clear day, how it will astound you that the glow of your being outshines every star. Thank you for being with Power Prophet. I just speak life, love, joy, peace, blessings over you and yours. May you stay free from the infection that is causing a scourge on our nation. And may your family stay safe from this pandemic as well. Yeah, it's a good day. And no matter what, you can always tap into that frequency of joy. I keep telling you, it's horizontal. It's horizontal. It's like a frequency of like audio waves or something. But you stick your finger right in that little thing and bam! Joy. Real joy. Not temporary happiness. It's time to seek real joy. Peace, blessings, and love from the Power Prophet. Enjoy your weekend.